Hi everyone, welcome back to Dirt and Trail. Today we've got a bit of exciting news to bring you. We've managed to get our hands on a DEP full system for the CRF300L. So we're going to do a bit of unveiling, see what we've got, then go through a bit of an install and then do a bit of a sound test at the end. So enjoy. You may or may not know that there are still very limited options for exhaust for the 300. The most popular we found so far is the Moto X exhaust from Biker Bits, in Thailand, and there is a Yoshimura exhaust as well, full system. So we believe this is going to come in at a price point around about the middle between the two. As I said, this is a full system, so hopefully it will give us some small gains on the bike, and we'll do a bit of a comparison as well to see how much weight difference there is going to be. So as you can see here, you see there, we've got 300L. So let's see what we've got in the box. So we've got some instructions here, which I'll just place there. Okay, so we've got a header pipe, there we go. So got the O2 sensor mount. We've got a bit of a power bomb or chamber if you like, and obviously the clamp for the headers. Looks quite a nice piece of kit. Just put that there for a second. And then a little bit of packaging. And just move that out of the way for a second. And then we've got the silencer. So trying to show you, and there's a silencer. So it looks like we've got a little bolt and bracket here, which hopefully make fitting easier. Some nice clean welds there, sticker on the back, and there's no clamp, so we'll have to use the original exhaust clamp that comes with it. So it looks quite nice, quite a nice piece of kit. First thing I definitely notice is the weight. It definitely feels a lot lighter than I think the standard one's going to be, but we'll get onto that and compare shortly. Okay, so install shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're going to slacken off all the bolts first. Hopefully we can get to everything fairly easily, and we'll go through step by step. 3, and there we go. One standard exhaust and heat shield. So I'm just going to take this clamp off here so we don't lose it. So with the silencer now off, we should be able to loosen off the header bolts. And then slides out. Now just while we're here, just one thing to bear in mind is these, oh look, one of these has come loose. So these here are screwed into the head. So this one has come loose as I've undone it. So need to make sure that they are tight when they go back in. So putting the nut back on and screwing them up tight, and then undoing the nut back off. And there we go, as a bit of a comparison of what you would see and difference in the both. Look, very similar. I think the actual diameter looks a little bit bigger on the DP pipe, so we'll see if that makes a difference when it's on the bike and we're riding. We've got our makeshift scales here, but if I can get the silencer on there. So that's 5.1 kilos. If I just add the so that's added 0.7, so we're now at 5.8 kilos. I think hopefully you can see that. 5.8 kilos for the standard silencer. Okay, so we've now got the depth system on actually a different set of scales because it didn't register on the others, and that's 2181 grams, so 2.1 kilos. So that is 3170, so that is 3.1 kilograms. So the standard was 5.8 and that's 3.1. So that's 2.7 kilograms lighter according to our scales, which is actually quite a significant difference when you think about where the majority of the weight is and how high it is on the bike. Okay, so now we're going to do the fitting of the depth pipe. As you can see in here, although the bike looks fairly clean, with the pipe off, it's a really good time to get in behind all these little places and get a lot of the dirt off. Because we're going to be riding tomorrow, actually we're not going to do that, and for the sake of the video. So we're going to start with the header. Okay, important when doing this to just do them up hand tight to begin with, but to try and make sure that the front of the header is located squarely in the port. Now you should, when it starts to tighten, you should almost feel it locate to kind of hold it in place. So I'm just going to do those up finger tight, just so that the pipe kind of stays fairly still, so that when we put the silencer on it doesn't move around too much. So whilst I can get it here, I'm going to put the sensor back in, and I'm going to just unplug this wire so that I can twist it enough. So you need to twist it anti-clockwise so that when it goes in, it goes up clockwise. There we go. Okay, now for the fun bit, to mount the silencer to the header. Okay. Okay, so just before we do the sound comparison, just want to give you an idea of the difference in size. Although we do have the heat shield on here, this standard silencer really is quite heavy. So the depth one is about the same length, It does look like it pokes out the end a bit more, but it's definitely lightweight. If you do have this off, you will definitely see what I mean by how heavy that is. So let's give it a whirl and see how she sounds. Okay, so we've got Andy's with the standard pipe on, same place, to give a direct sound comparison. So now we've got back on the deck pipe again, just one more just for luck while we're here. Okay, so first impressions, as you may have seen, it's actually angled. It must be closer because it's wobbling the flimsy number plate that I've got on here, so we may have to look at that. But definitely more noise from the depth system as soon as you open the throttle. On tick over, it's not actually that much different. But as soon as you start to get the power on, it's definitely noticeable. I was worried, however, that it's going to be too much and a bit too loud, but it actually seems like it's a bit louder, which is great in terms of throttle response, and it sounds better, but hopefully not too intrusive for the type of riding that we're going to be doing on green lanes, etc. So overall, looks really good. Look forward to trying it out in the real world on the trails.